Very good wipes. Focus this group above in the north corner. In the north corner, guys. Very good pulls. Focus these focus this ball. Very clean wipes, guys. Very good job. Careful here. There's a couple of zombies coming in. We can hold them at the door. We can shoot through the gate at them. Let's not overextend up the ramp towards 4. We're disengaging from 4, not a full push. Alright, and now in 3, 2, 1. Everyone pushing up towards 4. Everyone full pushing up towards 4. Tank buffs going down. And we're full pushing up here. Focus these clumps that just got pulled, and then we're W keying. Everyone W key. Everybody W key. And then tank pulls here in 3, 2, 1. Tank pulls on anyone in the zone. Finish them off. And then we're tagging back up on the Boonstone, or tagging back up on the RiftStone. Everyone tagging up on top of the RiftStone. Very good job, guys. Everyone tagging up, very good job. We're watching through the gate towards 4. We do have a party watching on 1. If we have died and we are respawning, we can take the summon gate back. If you need to reposition, you can get up on that high ground by taking the summon gate. Everyone holding on the point. I saw some members run out towards 4. I take it that they're regrouping. Careful here, watching towards 1. And I saw some members run over towards the Kawa pit. We're watching towards 1 right now. Careful here about overchasing. They might have just given up, guys. Very good shit. Very good wipes. Careful here. They're pushing from the end of 3. Let's get tank buffs down. Tank buffs going down, and then we're W keying here. Everyone pushing forward, getting in the mix. We're getting around this corner. Careful here in the tight corridor. We're chasing them off here, guys. Tanks up in front. Let's get pulls here in 3, 2, 1. Let's get tank pulls going down. Getting underneath these people that got tornadoed. Dropping our AoEs, guys. Careful. Make sure we're pulling that guy off that high ground. We're pulling him off that high ground. Make sure he's getting focused. Careful here. We're overextending a bit. Make sure all of our members here, we're watching towards 4. Heard. If we've wiped out any members towards 4, let's start moving towards pin number 3. Go all the way down the hallway. Okay, heard. Party out here past 3. Let's disengage. Get the last of these kills. Let's disengage. Get back on the stone. A little bit kill hungry, but that's okay. We're going to get back on top of the stone if possible. Not bad for those members outside of 3. Stone is taken care of. Anyone who is fighting outside towards 4, careful there, reinforcements will be first to you. Any members who are on the RiftStone can push out towards 4. Once we've killed that last member, we're pushing past 3, going through the door to the right, going down to the end of the hallway. Going all the way down to the end of the hallway past 3, guys. All the way past 3, there's a couple parties out here. Tank pulls on that high ground. Look up on that high ground. Tanks, I need a pull from someone. There's still one more up there, not bad. Let's get in the mix out here, past 3. Pushing all the way back past 3, guys. I need a couple more parties out here. Very good fights. Wiping out the last of these members. Let's make sure that we do have a party or 2 standing on top of the point. Finish off these 1s and 2s, guys. Let's make sure we're getting heel cut going down. Make sure we're getting heel cut on those members. Let's disengage, kill those 1s and 2s, and then let's tag up here on the RiftStone. Let's make sure they are not. Let's make sure we're not over chasing. That tight corridor was not a good spot for us. Let's remain here. Let's have some discipline. There are a couple parties past 1. If you go past 1 and to the left, I can see a couple of members of them out there. But we're regrouping here on top of the RiftStone. Careful here from 3, tank buffs going down in 3, 2, 1. Tank buffs going down. We're catching them here in this corridor. Catching them as they round around the corner. Keep pushing forward, but we're not over chasing. Very good job. We're pushing them out of this zone. Do not overextend. Peel out of that doorway. We're killing the 1s and 2s that have made their way through. Focus down these healers. Let's get heel cut on this guy on the wall. Heel cut going down on these two tanks. Very good job. Careful, W keying. Careful, make sure we're doing a bit of a W key. Good job, everyone got through. Defending on the point, a couple parties coming from 4. Make sure we're getting heel cut on that 1 tank on the point. Any other parties, start pushing towards pin 4. Pushing towards pin 4, catching out these 1s and 2s that are trickling in that are looking for a zombie. Very good job, we're peeling back from 4. If we've wiped them all out past 3, we're all tagging up on the RiftStone. Very good job tagging up on the RiftStone. I want to see everyone hitting this tank. This tank needs to die. Very good job. We have 10 minutes left. Very good holds. Wiping them out in good fashion. Seeing great feeds. I'm seeing a couple people overextending and dying. Careful here on pin 4. Careful here. We are pushing in 3, 2, 1. Tank buffs going down. Full pushing up the ramp towards 4. Make sure we get a bit of a W key going. Make sure a party or 2 comes back. There's a party holding outside of 1. Very good push, very good wipes. Let's get heel cut down on the last of their members. And let's disengage. Let's get members coming back here onto the point. There is a party pushing from 1. And then we're immediately W keying all the way past 1, guys. W key past 1. We're Yep, careful here. Careful to get caught in this choke. I need members on the point, wiping out those 11 members. Very good job, and then we're focusing down the hallway towards 3. Let's get some parties up in the mix past 3. Careful about chasing into the open air. Killing these 1s and 2s on the point. Let's get heel cut going down. These are tanks with big HP bars. Very good job. Let's shoot through the gate at these couple members on the outside. And then let's full push towards 4, running over these few members. Careful of the 1 behind here, spawning on 1. DPS behind us on 1. Make sure that Liberator dies. Very good job. And then we're full pushing towards 4. We're full pushing towards 4. Tank buffs going down in 3, 2, 1. Tank buffs going down. We're getting into the mix. Everyone, everything down here at 4. And then second round tank buffs should be going live. And we're pushing up the ramp past 4. Tanks, make sure you're getting a W key going. Full W key, very good job. Now we're re-upping on the RiftStone. We're re-upping on the RiftStone. Careful down towards 3. If we've wiped them out, be careful. We can send a couple parties after them, but everyone holding in this ground. Careful here. They might do a split push again. So let's hold here in the middle. We have 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Careful here, pushing past 4. Here they come from 1. Tank buffs going down in 3, 2, 1. Tank buffs going down. W key going forward. W key going forward here. We're cleansing any sleeps in CC. We're getting into the mix. All I want to see is big feeds. If we have them, let's use our Guardians. Let's use our Guardians if we haven't already. Let's use our Guardians here. Pushing all the way to the back. Big pulls in our clump, in our front ball. And then second round tank buffs going live. Second round tank buffs going live. And then we're focusing any of these DPS still left. We're taunting on healers. And then 3, 2, 1. Any tank pulls. Any tank pulls. Let's get our tank pulls going down. Killing the last of these members. Very good job. Careful that the end of the wall is right there. Get the last of these kills. And then we're going back and we're tagging up on the point. Very good job. Very good holds. Careful here. Someone jumping in. Instantly wiped. Very nice. We have 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Big holds, everybody. Careful here. Let's not overextend all the way towards the wall. Let's regroup on the point, guys. Heard. We are full pushing down towards 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tank buffs going down. We're full pushing towards 1, full pushing past 1. And we're standing here in front of their summon gate. Make sure we have a party on top of the point. And then I need tank pulls in 3, 2, 1. Tank pulls going down. Tank pulls going down. And we're wiping out everyone in our ball. Heel cut on the tanks in our ball. And we're pushing forward, getting anyone in that PvP zone. And then I should get tank pulls again here in 3, 2, 1. All tank pulls going down, guys. All tank pulls on these players camping the line. And then we'll have tank pulls again here in 3, 2, 1. Tank pulls going down, followed by another round of tank buffs. Let's use tank buffs and tank pulls. And then we're pulling anyone back into the zone here, guys. And then we're peeling back onto the RiftStone. Everyone disengaging, getting back onto the RiftStone. We will hold here. Everyone tag up on the RiftStone. We will let them group up. There are 2 minutes left. Everyone disengaging from the PvP wall. Everyone tagging up on the RiftStone. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Good fights, everyone. We will let them regroup and get one last push. All right, let's move up towards pin 1. We're going to hold the top of the stairs. And then let's get tank buffs down here in 3, 2, 1. And then let's get the W key going on them. Back down the stairs. Everyone pushing back down the stairs. Tank pulls here in 3, 2, 1. Tank pulls going down, guys. Tank pulls going down. Focusing any balls or focusing anyone in our clump, guys. And then second round tank buffs can go down here in 3, 2, 1. Followed by tank buffs. Make sure we're W keying, not getting caught up in the corridor, guys. Make sure we're getting some W key going. Getting down onto this low ground. We're body blocking some of our members. Careful here on that high ground. Make sure tanks getting pulls. Pulling members off that high ground. If you turn around and look up the stairs, let's peel back, get back to our parties, get back onto the RiftStone. Careful members getting stuck on the edge of the stairs. Pick one side. You need to go up or you need to go down. You need to go up or you need to go down. Careful here, we have 40 seconds. And then let's get tank pulls here in 3, 2, 1. And then we're focusing anyone that just got pulled. Make sure we're full pushing down the stairs, guys. Full pushing down the stairs, going all the way to the PvP border. All the way down to the PvP border, and then we're pulling again here in 3, 2, 1. Tank pulls going down, catching anyone that tried to run out of the zone. We have 10 seconds fighting this one out, guys. 3, 2, 1. Last of your kills. GG's, everybody.